As we all may know, the recent FISCH update has came out with 6 different rods for new fisheries and a brand new map to explore. This video in particular will be talking about the new Heaven Rod. The Heaven Rod has amazing stats, but has some of its own flaws as well. In this video, we will be talking about the pros, cons, and how we can balance out this rod to its full potential. Firstly, let's talk about the stats. The rod has 27% lure speed, 225% luck, 0 point to control, 30% resilience, and a max kilogram of input. Right off the bat, we can tell that the max kilogram and control will not be needing changes, as they are not overpowered nor underpowered. However, 27% lure speed for a rod that costs over 1,750,000 to get sounds insane to me. To fix this, I'd chip off a bit of resilience, specifically just 3% to not anger the community. I'd say the ideal lure speed for this rod could be about 35%, as when paired with hasty, you'd get 90% lure speed total. This means that when paired with a bait such as worm or fish heads, you will get instant catches. Secondly, let's talk about the elephant in the room. This rod's passive is absolute dicky water, and I rarely get the mutation. Instead, buff the passive mutation chances up to 15%. That way the rod is actually comparable to Rod of the Eternal King, and the players who have been grinding non-stop for this rod have a fighting chance instead of grinding up to level 650. Another thing we could do is add another passive onto the rod. It's an in-game rod, isn't it? There could maybe be a passive where the rod can restore your streak after maybe like 2 times after losing it. If we were to add another passive to the rod, we'd also need to balance it out with some tiny nerfs, maybe 0.02 to the control and 2% to the resilience. Now that we've got stats out of the way, let's talk about some pros and cons of this rod, and should you buy it or not. Pros of this rod include a large amount of luck, good control, amazing resilience, and a mutation that multiplies the fish's value by 5 times. The cons of this rod include mid-lure speed, weak passive ability, hard to obtain, and is just overall outshined by Eternal King and Forgotten Fang. So, the real question, should you buy the rod? Honestly, in my opinion, the rod has amazing stats, and after all the criticism this rod has faced, the rod will most likely be receiving changes that will make it even better. The potential of this rod is unmatchable. All it needs is a few tweaks. So yes, I believe you should buy Heaven Rod. Let's do a summary. Heaven's rod stats are. And here are the new and improved stats. Please leave some suggestions below on which rods I should do next, and if I did a good job reevaluating this rod. Thank you so much for watching.